Welcome to another episode of Authentic with Brazil 201. I'm your host, Brazil 201, and today we're going to talk about the Superman trailer, written and directed by James Gunn. First of all, Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah to everybody. Also, I hope everyone who's currently in the United States government enjoys this shadow president, Elon Musk. I need to know the over-under before Donald Trump and Elon Musk eventually break up, because Donald Trump is a self-aware narcissist just like myself, and I'm sure he's seeing the memes that Elon Musk is the real president of the United States, and unlike George Bush, who enjoyed Dick Cheney being the president of the United States, de facto president, Donald Trump, I don't think is going to tolerate the South African almost trillionaire from basically steamrolling Congress. Now, will Elon Musk be Speaker of the House come January 3rd? You know what? According to Polymarkets, the odds on that are at least 30%. I also don't think Mike Johnson will be a Speaker. I don't know who they will get because remember, the Republicans are going to lose a couple seats because Matt Gaetz isn't coming back, and the three people that Trump plucked from the House to be his cabinet people will be gone come January 20th. And due to the rules Mike Johnson had to, well, not Mike Johnson, Kevin McCarthy had to pass the whole that you need 72 hours to vote in order to get majority. On top of the whole, to do the suspension, you need 2/3 of Congress to agree on your thing. So who really knows? And I really doubt Elon will tolerate all this, or if Elon is going to. I don't know what random seat in what state Elon will pretend he lives in to just win that primary and be the most annoying fucker in Congress. But this is where we are right now. And, look, I don't care. I don't care. I hope everyone really, will fast forward to 2027 with my potential, wink, wink, presidential run. We really don't know. But anyway, I want to hear talk about Superman. First of all, amazing trailer. Though I know CGI isn't done. I don't know anyone who has seen or anything with Superman, unlike the Marvel movies. Like we kind of know where everything happens. This trailer is beautiful, and honestly, fun fact: I think everyone should YouTube the David Korsnick podcast. He doesn't have a podcast, but he's on this podcast called Manly Things, and it's a male's fashion podcast. And David Korsnick talks to his stylist, and they're kind of go into the whole how like bulky he had to get for this, how he's kind of skinnier now, but he may have to bulk up again for the Supergirl movie. And like they're all the press run because like the Superman press junket is probably going to begin right after CinemaCon in April, and he's gonna have to go everywhere. And he really comes off as Clark Kent, and we haven't had a good movie Clark Kent in a while. I love Brandon Routh Superman. I thought Tyler Hawkins on the CW was fantastic. Superman and Lois just ended, but I want to talk a lot about the Superman trailer and everything. It's different. Now, from what we were told, this Superman is just starting out, but other superheroes have existed in this universe for a while. And the only thing canon from the old Snyder world of shit is Peacemaker outside that little Justice League sequence and the Suicide Squad movie, right? So that means Margot Robbie is still Harley Quinn, and there is a Joker, but it's probably not Jared Leto's Joker, obviously. And Batman is supposed to be, want to assume 10 years older than David Corson's Superman, because he's supposed to have a Damian Wayne. The Bat family is supposed to be existing. The entire thing, which means obviously we're also getting a Clayface movie, which is a part of this, James Gunn universe of things. Listen, I just want to know why on this Earth the Daily Planet has a mega office. I don't know if you know this, but print is dead. Like the New York Times has offices, which is like what clearly the Daily Planet is supposed to be. One is about to shut down in New York. The other's in like full revolt. I just want to say, the actress who is playing Lois Lane in this, Rachel Brosnan, you know me her from Marvelous Miss Maisel, is the hottest Lois Lane we've had. She looks gorgeous. Now, also, Bitsy Tulloch from the Superman and Lois on the CW show. super hot as well. So obviously we've now had two super super duper hot Lois Lanes, and no disrespect to Amy Adams, super hot. I'm just really not into ginger Lois Lane, not my thing. Amy Adams is an attractive woman, but Rachel Brosnan is like, after how she looks in this movie, she's hitting in my top 5 hot white girl list, right? And obviously, 1 is Ella Purnell, 2 is Monica Barbaro, 3 is Victoria Justice, 4 is Emma Mackey, from Sex Life of College Girls. 5 is, it's Lucy Hale. Obviously, as if you've listened to the show, I have a thing for white girls who are like 5'2" to 5'6" with great eyebrows, right? So Ella Purnell and Monica Barbaro are my 1 and 2, clearly. But we see in the trailer, Clark Kent is clearly a research assistant at the Daily Planet. I enjoy how different the hair actually looks between Superman and Clark. Like, you could actually buy they're two different people versus just like the glasses situation. The music is great using the original score. Um, I do wonder, is like Rachel, is this version of Lois Lane, because we have a lot of like famous reporters now that the general public knows, is she supposed to be like a Maggie Haberman, or God forbid, is she a Taylor Lorenz? Obviously, I hope not. James Gunn is intelligent enough not to do that. I like that we see Smallville. Well, not Smallville, the farm he grew up in. Crypto looks amazing. I just hope people understand. Apparently, the dog is real. Obviously, he's not real when he flies. That's clearly CGI. I enjoy the whole we're out of the Fortress of Solitude. Also, the trailer opens with Superman in the Yamcha pose. So I guess Superman got bodied by a Saberman. And we've kind of seen things from set photos and we kind of understand the story. It looks like Act 3 will be Superman fighting that giant eyeball. I do enjoy that he's fucking Lois Lane, or is about to fuck Lois Lane before he fights the thing. A version of some type of Super Justice League exists. It looks like all the prisoners were locked up in the Fortress of Solitude. Lex Luthor probably broke in and freed them all. And now there's chaos in Metropolis, and people are blaming Superman for this shit. And now this is like the PR campaign against Superman. Very similar to Batman v Superman, where people just like turned against Superman, which I understand. He's the most powerful person that exists. But the rules seem kind of different in this universe because this is supposed to be a planet where people are used to superhero shit bullshit happening. Like Batman is not a myth in the James Gunn universe where he was in the Snyder universe, right? Where people are like, we don't really know if Batman exists, but yet all of Batman's villains do, and Amanda Waller has this kind of quasi relationship with them. And this is also interesting factoring in Creatures Commando, which is a part of James Gunn's DC universe, is Wonder Woman is also hasn't revealed herself to the world yet, right? Them like the average person doesn't know about Themyscira. Like Themyscira, the thing exists, but no one knows if it's really true. It's just an island of women and all that. So Wonder Woman, not a part of the world yet, which is interesting. Is it still going to be Gal Gadot? I hope so, because I think Gal Gadot is beautiful, but I believe we're supposed to get a Themyscira show, I believe. I don't know if that's a cartoon, but fascinating in the way this kind of works right now. Like, this is supposed to be like 6 months into Superman, apparently. Also, this is a very suave Lex Luthor. Like, he's got swagger. He's not a fucking dorky tech bro like Jesse's character. Though the Superman and Lois Lex Luthor we just had was intimidating. He fucked up Superman. He made sure there were red lights everywhere. I like we're fighting a giant fucking dragon and then an alien with a laser. Lois Lane is hot. It looks like, Superman can actually get, fuck. I really hope this is a situation where Lois Lane knows Superman's already. We don't have to do the entire bullshit. Like, I understand we got to do the 10-minute story. Krypton blows up. He crashes in Kansas. The old people who couldn't conceive, adopt the boy, and, the entire bullshit we kind of know. In the same way, we know, Spider Man gets bit by the spider, uncle dies, blah, blah, guilt forever, angry, whatever. This looks interesting, and it's fascinating because I guess our credits will be like Supergirl coming, because we know there's a Supergirl movie also coming out in 2026. I'm upset it's not the same Supergirl actress as in the Flash movie. I thought she was beautiful. She's great. I don't know what she's doing right now. I believe that was like also her first role. I can't even remember. Sasha Cali was her name, right? Sasha Cali, who is she Brazilian? But whatever. Amazing, beautiful. Forgot who is Supergirl in the James Gunn universe. Who is this? Millie Alec. I don't know what she's in. I know that the girl with great eyebrows. What the hell was her name? Meg. No, what the hell? I gotta remember this. I don't want to Google it, but let's. Her name was. Oh yeah, Meg Donnelly. I know Meg Donnelly was like auditioning for Supergirl. She didn't get it. I kind of really wanted Meg Donnelly to be Supergirl. Great eyebrows. Once again, another thing I have for. I have a, you know, I'll always stand great eyebrow people. But it is what it is. It's fantastic. This looks good. I think this will be perceived better than the Fantastic Four movie, which is coming out 3 weeks after this movie. Now I can't talk about anything about Fantastic Four because of reasons, but I'm excited for Superman and Lois. It looks like a lot of villains. He's also fighting Ultraman. I don't know if we're doing the evil Superman thing from another universe. I was promised no more multiversal bullshit. Okay, I thought we were done with it, and it really sucks that like Fantastic Four is doing the multiversal thing. I know we have to because, whatever bullshit. I'm just tired of the multiverse all around. But yeah, Superman looks great. Watch Creatures Commando. The episode made me fucking cry. The one that just aired with the Weasel. Weasel tried to rescue these fucking children and got shot because it was a massive misunderstanding. Sad vibes, sad vibes, sad vibes. But anyway, that's it for today's episode of Authentic with Brazil 201. Remember to subscribe or whatever you want to do. And Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and when A Complete Unknown comes out on Christmas, and the other like Oscar movies are kind of out, and I have my screeners. I'll talk more about the top 10 movies of the year, what I believe are the top 10 movies, how I actually submitted for like the pre-award, the wind down list for award considerations or whatever. But as you all know, one is Complete Unknown, two is Wicked. Timothy, get that Oscar. Denzel, and there we go.